too old to make a difference in America, or is there a certain age where you're considered to be too old to run for an office? Doris Haddock, or Granny D, as also known, proved to America that even an 89-year-old can make a difference, voice her opinion to the people who run this country, and even run for a spot in the state Senate. Being a woman can sometimes be very difficult. There are a lot of things that males think women cannot do, but in reality, a woman can do anything she sets her mind to. Doris Haddock illustrated that through the last 11 years of her life. Haddock tried or completed several important things in the last few years of her life. They included achieving things she believed in, helped pass the McCain-Feingold Campaign Reform Act, and even ran for the U.S. Senate against New Hampshire candidate Judd Gregg. Doris Haddock was a strong woman who believed that you could achieve anything you set your mind to, and was honored in many ways for the things she did. Even early on in her life, Haddock was trying to make a difference and change things and stand up for what she believed in. In the 1960s, Haddock and her husband fought to bring a stop to Edward Tiller's plan to use hydrogen bombs near Alaska, in which they achieved. After the attempts by McCain and Feingold to remove soft money from the campaign, Haddock's interest in campaign finance reforms led her to perform petition movement, which started by walking 3,200 miles to Washington, D.C., so she could show her concerns for the issue. She was inspired to do this cross-country trek route by their Tuesday Morning Academy, which was a group of women in Dublin who met every Tuesday morning to do ballet exercises and discuss world affairs. Throughout her walk, many generous people greeted her and supported her that helped her stay fed and provided her with lodging, among other things. An 89-year-old woman walking across the U.S. definitely opened many people's eyes and drew the attention to what point she was trying to get across and bringing it to the surface. Not only did Haddock achieve many things, like help pass the McCain-Feingold Campaign Finance Reform Act, but she opened a lot of eyes throughout the political sides of the government, and many people made her their role model because of her standing up for what she truly believed in and not caring of what people thought. Haddock achieved her first goal, which was helping Senator McCain and Senator Feingold pass the Campaign Finance Reform Act. Without persistence, Granny D would not have achieved the goal. The first time the bill was tried, it was denied, but once Granny D got to Washington, D.C., she never took a break from walking fast around the Capitol, organizing rallies in many states, or giving demonstrations. Even being thrown in jail did not stop Granny D from reaching her goal. Granny D is credited throughout the U.S. for rousing up the outstanding public support from many states, which helped pass the Campaign Finance Reform Act. Ray Buckley, which is the state Democratic Party chairman, said this: "Her commitment to fair and open democracy should inspire us all to work even harder for reform." Once Doris Haddock found out that the 2004 Democratic nominee had dropped out the election, she got permission to step in and run against the Republican to give him some competition. Haddock stepped in 4 months before the state Senate election and gained 34% of the votes, while he gained 64%. Haddock wanted to raise a little hell, as she would say. She even had an autobiography written that was titled, "You're Never Too Old to Raise a Little Hell." Throughout the election time, and even before and after, she wanted people to realize that the democracy and government belong to us as in the people of the United States. She said, "It comes down to this. If you want something done, you either have to run for Congress or at least send your grandmother to do it." That was a good enough reasoning as to why she ran for Senate. There are many different activists and people that have made the difference in the United States. Some of them are remembered for the same things, and some of them are standouts. Doris Haddock stands out in the political aspect of the United States. She is well known for her campaign finance reform activist and has made a lot of impacts in people's lives. Haddock is also well known for her 3,200-mile trek across the United States to Washington, D.C. to make people aware of the reform she was working towards. She is also known for helping getting the Campaign Finance Reform Act passed and made a difference the political campaigns for that. Doris Haddock, or Granny D as she is also known, has impacted many lives and is known all over the country for standing up for what she believed in or making a difference, no matter if you are 5 years old or 95 years old. She is truly a role model to the United States of America.